How's it going, YouTube? It's me, Shadow192. We're playing nothing because I'm doing a top 5 video of my strongest Kage from the new generation. This is a video that I've been really wanting to do for quite a while now, and I watched this video for the top 30 Kage and something made me really salty, and I just needed to make this video as soon as possible. So if you're excited for this, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this or any other type of videos that you would like me to do. Alright, let's go and start now. Play the music. Alright guys, at number 5 we're using the weakest link from the new 5 Kage, in my opinion, the 6 Mizukage, Chojuro. He's a member of the 7 Ninja Swordsmen of the Mist, and in the anime he was like Mei's bodyguard, like how Kurotsuchi was to Onoki and Darui, and C was to the Raikage, and so on and so forth. If you can hear rain, I do really apologize. But otherwise, despite his membership of the elite 7 deadly sins of the mist, did I say sins? I don't know. But anyway, he was quite strong as a Jonin. I think he was a Jonin to that because he's a member of the 7 deadly sins. He is a very strong individual, because even as a kid, despite his weak and like small demeanor, he was a very capable ninja, even being accepted into these 7 ninja swordsmen, because we do have Zabuza, and Zabuza looks like a freaking monster, and he's known as the demon of the mist. He's very strong, and he's known as like the strongest, although he's like the only one there, and he was like really strong anyway. And amongst the new generation of 5 Kage, he's rumored to be the best swordsman. There's not really much about him besides like he's a very strong individual, and when he fought Kinshiki, that he was like basically what I'm trying to say is that he improved so much through his years, and when he became the Mizukage, that he improved so much with his blade that he was able to fight against Kinshiki Otsuki. I can't say it now. You know the big fat guy that has a bunch of like weapons popping out his back. He was able to fight with Kuro in order to knock them down, which is very impressive and very well done on his part. But I do think he's the weakest link, and I'll tell you back in like the next part. So I'll see you on number 4. Alright, at number 4 we have Kurotsuchi from does she have a clan? I know she has a clan, but I can't remember a clan name. But she does have a Kenka Genkai, which is the lava release, and the lava release is very, very good. She was quite a skilled shinobi. She was trained under Onoki, which was the 3rd Tsuchikage for a very long time. And following her grandfather, she did become the 4th Tsuchikage. I don't know if she's going to become a grandma like how Onoki stayed alive for so many years. She's also got a bunch of nature types like lava release, fire release, earth release, water release, and yin release. So she does have quite a bit. She's very capable. She's a very capable Kunoichi, and has been chosen to guard the Tsuchikage in the 5 Kage Summit that I said for Chojuro. Years after, for the after the Shinobi World War, she became the 4th Tsuchikage, and which means a lot to most people, and which is quite a thing. And the thing that I want to say now, alright, this is the part that I really think. She was stated to be the best with genjutsu amongst all the 5 Kage, and well, that's true, but no one really uses genjutsu, and a lot of people know how to sort out genjutsu. She did fight very well against Deidara, which is a very like massive thing, because Deidara is like overpowered. He's very good with his explosives. She did fight with like Onoki and stuff, but like still she does have techniques like lava release, Kongling technique or something like that, and the water release, water trumpet, and so on and so forth. She's also got the Kage, the Kurotsuchi style, which like stopped Kinshiki from moving. She's also got great physical strength when she sent Kinshiki flying, which I was like, what the hell did she just do? How the hell did she do that? I don't even know. But the thing that I can say now, seeing that she's here, on my list of number 4, I think she's strong because she's become a Kage, and she was trained by the third Tsuchikage, which is a very powerful shinobi. But I think she can't beat anyone above this list, especially the guy that's next, in my opinion. Seeing that she's quite reckless in battle and stuff like that, and on this list that I saw for the top 30 Kage, she was number 10. She was in top 10. Well, these guys were like higher up. Well, one of my favorite characters, my favorite character actually, he was like quite a bit higher than her, although everyone knows that he would most likely beat her, because when she's in battle, she always gets too like aggravated. She's not that calm in battle. She always rushes into things, and her Kage Genkai along with her releases don't really help her against other people that is on this list, besides Gaara, because we all know Gaara has sand release. Sand release with water is kind of okay. I think so anyway. I'm not really sure the weaknesses of the nature transformations, which I should have a look at more. But anyway, we're gonna go to our next pick for this. Next on this list we have Gaara of the Sand. Gaara is a very, very, very strong opponent, and a lot of people will most likely yell at me and say, how is he not number 1? Why did you put him all the way here? Well, guess what? Gaara isn't stronger than Darui, in my opinion. If they had a one-on-one battle, I say Darui would win, not because he's stronger, it's more the fact he had more battle experience. He is a Jinchuriki. I think he does have the one tail after the Shinobi World War, but I don't think if Darui and him fought, he would beat him. Gaara is a very smart individual, and he has a really strong Kage Genkai. He has the magnet release, wind release, and earth release, and lightning release, so he has a lot of releases and a lot of potential, but he's not that great at taijutsu, so all Darui really has to do is get quite close. So that's why I say this, because Gaara is a very powerful person. He can make a third eye after like enshielding himself with really solid sand that can be penetrated by lightning release, which Darui has. So that's a thing that I like to say as well. And he's a very good support character, less than a actual fighting character. I'm not downplaying Gaara, saying, oh, well, Darui's fodder and shit like that. No, Gaara can take Kage level opponents, because he took down his dad, which was he was a Kage, and he had he now holds the gold release or something like that. We can manipulate golden like flakes, which is very powerful, but I don't think that's gonna put him ahead of Darui. In this situation, he does have the immense chakra reserve of the one-tailed, but you have to admit that Darui did fight well against the Ginkaku and Kinkaku family brothers guys, and they had Nine Tails chakra, and he also used the treasure tool, so he does have a lot of chakra control to be able to fight against that. Also, in his he doesn't have that great of stamina. He does have a lot of chakra, but his fighting stamina does weigh down a lot faster than most people. And if Darui most likely could get really close, because Darui is really fast. I'll talk about him anyway. We all know that he had as a kid he was like Kage level around there, because he was really strong. Although, okay, Naruto took him out as a kid, when he was the One Tail, which says something, but not that much. But he was turned into a very young Kage. I think he's the youngest Kage, or that could be Gaara, but I heard that he's 40 years old, and I'm like, what the fuck? But either way, he was 17 when he became Kazekage, which was amazing. But we all know the Kazekage in the Sand Village don't really have that strong as shinobi, mainly because of their less supplies and the way where they are, which is understandable. But Gaara, I really enjoy Gaara, and he's one of my favorite characters just from his backstory alone, and he's really cool. He does look really retarded in the later Boruto series. His hair is all straightened out. He doesn't look cool enough anymore. When he was at least the the general captain thing, he looked cool. His spiky hair did match what we expected, not his straightened, slick looks. This is not designed for looks and personal preference. I just think if these certain people had 1v1s, it would usually end up in certain strikes. If Chojuro versus Kurotsuchi would win. If Kurotsuchi fought Gaara, he would win. If Darui fought Gaara would lose. And if Naruto fought all four of them together, they would all lose. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to go to my next one, which I have a lot to talk about. Alright, next up we have Darui, the 5th Raikage, and the bodyguard, was the bodyguard of the Raikage, the 4th Raikage. He was a very, very powerful opponent, seeing that he was trained under the 3rd Raikage and the 4th Mizukage. I'm pretty sure it was the 4th Mizukage. He's one of the Mizukages, the 3rd or the 4th. Yeah, it is the 4th. It is the 4th. But he does have a lot of releases as well. He has the Storm release, Lightning release, War release, and Wind release. So he does have an extra one to boost on that. With the Storm release, he has laser beams. It's not actually storm clouds, which I'm not sure if he actually can do that, or anything that around there. And he is a very fast shinobi that he was able to do an attack along with the Raikage in a lightning cloak, which did get blocked, but that doesn't say anything. It just says that the other guys was fast as well. Darui's very intelligent. He's one of the smartest characters in the series. Kage, around Kage level. Well, he was around Kage level when he was a general for the division, because he took down the Gold and Silver brothers. Not all by himself, but he did take them down, at least one of them by himself, really. And he was able to use the treasure tools, the 6 paths, showing how strong his chakra reserve is. Also, when he became Raikage and he fought Kinshiki respected him and said that he had the same capabilities of taijutsu comparable to Sasuke, Uchiha, and Naruto, which is a massive thing to say, because those two are just overpowered. He's a very good swordsman as well. He does have this cleaver sword, which is amazing, and he uses the lightning and water release to do a cohesive and make the lightning more powerful. Mainly he does that with the mixed transformation, the mixed storm release, which does Gale style laser circus, which makes laser beams. and sort like that, which is a really great thing to have for someone like not really that popular as it comes to like most characters. Like Gaara is a really popular character, Darui is not as much, and in the series he does show how powerful he is, that he's been trained by 2 Kage level guys. He's got the lightning release tattoo that allows him to do the black lightning from the 3rd Raikage, which is an amazing feat alone, because this says something massive, because the 3rd Raikage didn't even teach his own son, the 4th Raikage, how to use this or give him the tattoo, because they knew Darui was more calm and collected to do this. It also shows how strong he is because he became Kage in the first place. We all knew either Killer Bee or Darui was going to become the Raikage, but Killer Bee wasn't like, he was kind of like a Jiraiya statement, where he didn't want to be Raikage because it like stopped him doing what he wanted to do and stuff like that, which Naruto should have thought of, because now Naruto's like sad. I like his cloak though. Also, Darui has this like hood thing that makes him look cooler. Yeah, it's cool. In the 5 Kage summit as well, he was rushed really fast along with every single bodyguard, including Kuro and Chojuro, to defend the Kages. Gaara just stood in the back as well, just like, yeah, bitches, fight. He's also fast enough in order to cut off Kinshiki's arm, not Kinshiki, Kinkaku's arm. I think it's Kinkaku is either one of those two. Either way, he did knock back Kinkaku and cut off Kinkaku's arm. I'm not really sure on which one's which, because they're pretty much the same. They are Kage level because they did take on the 2nd Hokage, well, the division did. People expected them to be there as well, which they killed the 2nd Hokage, and for Darui to even defeat one of them was a massive feat alone, because of their, how skilled they were, and they're like one of the thing. He also has one of the best like sayings, like a bunch of bronze coins is worth as much as a gold coin. And he also fought really well against the QB enhanced Kinkaku, which is like a really big thing, but he does have one drawback, which is he's very relaxed, and he thinks of everything being dull, but he is a very apologetic person. Before I keep on rambling about my favorite Kage and my favorite character of all time, I just need to switch up to my second favorite character, which is the main character himself, Naruto Uzumaki, which is kind of like everyone saw him here, because Darui and the rest of them, like Gaara, and they're not really as strong. They're nothing compared to Naruto. Like Naruto could even he could fist all 4 of them at once just using a shadow clone, because he did take out the 3rd Raikage with a shadow clone using Sage Mode, which says a lot, meaning Naruto's a very strong character. But other than that, like, Naruto can use Rasen Shuriken, which is an S-class forbidden jutsu, which no one's usually supposed to learn, because it can tear your like muscle tissue and like your chakra stuff and like make your hands all floppy. It turns into like My Hero Academia once you use One for All for the first time. It's a blah, 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 blah. It's a very powerful one, and Naruto can actually, it's known as like Jesus of Konoha, because he can like touch Kakashi's face and like he's like there and like make him grow an eye. It's like how he also gave back Guy's life basically, and he did seal up Kaguya and fought basically one hit fucking Madara with his freaking lava release shit, and also cut down the god tree that later on Madara kind of absorbs. But he also did dodge Gale released Sage mode or Sage art, Gale style, Light Fang, which is supposedly as fast as the speed of light. I wish Darui had Sage mode, because then that would be badass, because then you could use that move. I'm pretty sure it only works for like 6 path status. Not in 6 path status Darui. Yeah. But we're gonna go back to Naruto. Naruto, actually, from a little kid, he was not really known as a strong shinobi. He was actually not known at all, really. Everyone hated him, and he'd become one of the strongest. No, he is like the strongest shinobi of all time now, next to Sasuke. And in my opinion, this is my list. This is what I think if they all had a 5-on-5, well, actually a 4-on-4, because Naruto can just sit in the corner, because we all know Naruto just like backhand every single one of them, like, get out of the way. And I don't like to say that because Darui is my boy. But oh, another thing about Darui as well, he did block a sneak attack against Sugetsu that was gonna attack C, and he also, before Sasuke could come and attack them, he did set up a water wall and combined a lightning release to back him away, which is very good because Sasuke was proven to like dodge like 8 Tails B cloak thing, which is amazing. Which I forgot that that fight happened before around that time. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, like I said at the start of the video. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, because I would like to make more videos like this. If this is the first time I'm actually doing a video like this, so I was like really awkward and really like thinking hard on what I read up and stuff like that. Well, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you want more videos like this, and if you want dissections of this of certain Kages, like I'll even do a certain video for each Kage, so then you can know more about them, because it was just a quick run through on who I think is stronger, and just to get some salt out of my system from that one video. Anyway, see you guys, goodbye, and become a pack member today.